What's up guys and welcome to my channel, my name is Graham and today I thought I would do a little bit of setup tour to show you guys what I'm using when I'm recording my videos for my channel. I actually got some questions from you guys that asked me what kind of programs and software I'm using to edit and also to record. So I'm going to show you guys everything about that in a sec, but before that I want to show you how my setup looks like, and that you can actually get some pretty good lighting when you're recording without paying that loads amount of money. Sorry about that. Anyways, so I actually haven't paid that much for my lights, and I actually didn't want to pay too much because I want to put my money into my computer so I can get better videos for you guys to watch. And as it seems like now, the lighting does its work and it's pretty cheap. I'm using this light to brighten up the background behind me, as you can see. Just a regular lamp, just like that. It's nothing fancy. I only got a really bright light in it, like light bulb. I think it's an LED on 9 watts, 9.5 watts or something like that. So it's pretty bright. And you kind of know, yeah, I think you noticed that I'm having like curtains around me, like this. It's actually to lower the echo of when I'm recording. It doesn't do that much, it does a little bit, so that's why I have my microphone closer to my mouth nowadays. But it did a lot than before, I have to say. Before I had this, my voice echoed everywhere. I could literally hear the echo in my microphone. But I don't do that anymore, not that much anymore. Anyways guys, so for face cam light, I'm using just regular these two. It's just a regular desktop lights. You can see my stand. Oh, wait a sec. There we go. You can see my stand. I got this stand here, like it's just a regular stand that you can buy on IKEA for $7 or something like that, I think, maybe less. The way I put this in front of it is to lessen the lights. I can turn it off, you can see. It's just like paper I'm using, but I made sure to not put the regular lights inside of it, so I'm using LED, because LED doesn't produce that high of a heat, so I can literally have paper on it without any fire hazards. If you had used a regular light, the paper would catch on fire, so you have to be real careful to choose out the right light. As you probably saw, this is my microphone I'm using. I'm using two different kinds of pop filter because I can be quite loud sometimes. With this I get the worst pop sound away, and with this I get the rest of it. So I think it's working great together and it looks nice. And I actually chose a red cable because I like the red versus black. But I think that's not what you guys is interested in most. This one I actually got from eBay. It's quite cheap and it does work, and I have nothing to complain about it. And what I can see with my friends and their videos, it sounds good. So I'm satisfied with it, and it wasn't expensive. I think I paid 15 euros or something like that, maybe 220 euros for it. So it's really cheap and it does its work. But this, however, I paid more for. This was a little bit more expensive because I wanted a better amplifier to handle my work. Wait a sec. There we go. To handle the sound, because if you have a bad microphone like I have, you have to have a better amplifier to cancel out the bad noise. And it works good together, but someday I might change the microphone because I'm quite satisfied with it right now, but I always want to improve. Anyway, let's move on to the rest of my computer so you guys see what I have. So I'm turning the lights on once again, and that's just my phone, so ignore that. This keyboard I really like. It's a SteelSeries. I don't remember this model, but I can switch the lighting however I want. I'm going to turn this off so you guys can see. You can see on the side here it's also lit up like that, and this looks beautiful whenever I played games. And I'm using an old version of a mouse because It's a Death Adder, but really old one. It's a 3.5G. And it's been with me for a couple of years and it works great. So I'm going to continue to use it as long as it's one to work with me. I'm only using a dual setup. So this is how it looks like. I know I'm all over the place right now. So yeah, you guys asked me what software I'm using, and I am sorry, but I ain't going to recording on my computer. I'm recording with my camera. So for recording, I'm using Action. That looks like this. It's Mirrorless Action. It's called. You can just Google it up, and you will know what it's all. And I use Photoshop to edit my thumbnails. And Audacity record my voice whenever I'm using Open Broadcaster. But nowadays I don't really use them that much. I only use Action and Audacity to edit my voice. And for editing my videos, I'm using Sony Vegas Pro 13 because I think the 13 is working great, and it's easy to handle when you get used to it. So I've shown you guys how it looks like here, and I don't have that much, so I'm going to show you guys how it looks like when I'm stand up, because my camera actually can't zoom out that much, so I have to stand up to show you everything. I know it sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? Oh, and it's bad lighting. So let's continue. This chair I actually just went and got an office chair because I had like an older model of gaming chair, and I didn't quite like it. After a couple of hours on it, I still got back pain and stuff like that. So I went and got an office chair that working loads better. And this over here is my notes for when I'm editing and stuff like I just write up so I remember how I did it in the last video. Just like a guidance book for myself. Now comes the most interesting thing. I'm going to show you how my computer looks like. I actually went and built my computer by myself, and I'm going to move this so it goes. There we go. And I go look scary as fuck like that. I went to build my computer by myself because I'm a computer enthusiast and you can't see shite. Sorry about that, guys. And I really like to tinker with my computer and make it better. And holy hell, the lighting's bad. Just let me fix that for you right quick. And exposure, back to there we go, loads better, you can see me now. Okay, so let's flip this around and let's show you guys how my computer looks like. This is called the Corsair 540 Air version, and it's doing great work. It was kind of expensive to buy, but it's really good. It cools everything down in this compartment over here and makes my computer run cool and quiet without anything getting heated up. And over here I have the cable management, so it's 2 compartments in this. And I know it's a bit dusty right now, but let's do it for now. In this compartment you have all the cable management, thing you don't want to see literally. And you also have the CD slots in here and stuff like that. And it's doing great work, I really like it, I really do. Over here you can see I have external hard drive. I think it's 4 terabytes because of all the videos it takes for loads of space, so I need it, I really do. And now to show you inside. I know it's kind of cramped here because I have my sofa right on the side, so sorry about that. And I will see if I can push it out a bit. Just a sec. There we go. So this is what it looks like, and it's dusty as fuck because I haven't cleaned it in a while because I have loads to do. But I will take some time and clean it up sooner or later. And as you can see, I don't use water coolant because I don't really trust the water coolant system really yet that much. But I'm thinking about getting one. I don't really want to get one right now because the one I have, the big one inside of this, is really good and does its work. And down here you can see my hard drives. And this bad boy over here is my graphic card, and it's working beautiful. I have to say, I haven't had any issues with any games with it, so I can't complain. And it wasn't as expensive as this Nvidia cards because I'm using an AMD build, and it's working great. Okay guys, so that is pretty much my setup, and I know it's kind of quick and I didn't answer that many questions. So if you have any more questions, just ask them in the comment section down below and I will answer them. So my specs are, I just going to use the 3 biggest one. I have 16 gigabytes of memory RAM on it because I thought that would be enough, and I don't want to buy more than I need. So it's working with it and I'm quite satisfied. I'm using an AMD FX 8350 8-core processor. That was kinda expensive, but it's working great. And I also have an AMD R9 390X graphic card with 8 gigabytes of video memory. And it's beautiful. I really like it, and I really like the Nitro version with the backplate that I have, and it's working great. Anyways guys, so thank you so much for watching, and if you liked the video, hit the like button down below and don't forget to subscribe. And I'm sorry for being all over the place, and hopefully you saw what you needed. Anyways guys, bye bye.